Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the Mother's House Podcast, and I am Deshaun.
What's going on? Peace to the family. My name is Corey. I'm here with my little brother, my younger brother. What's your name, fool? This is Courtney. Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Okay.
This is my little brother, Courtney. We in the building. It's a family affair. This is the Mother's House Podcast. Peace to the fam. What's up with my cousin? What up, cuz?
Chilling, just, trying to do this podcast and, live a abundant life. What's up with y'all?
Same, man. Just working, trying to live an abundant life as you, same as you, trying to live my truth.
Oh, that's still my word. Say another word. I said abundant first.
And then I corrected it and I just said I live my truth.
Oh, okay, good. But, other than that, so, this guy's missing from the CDC. He basically came out and said something about flu shots, that he said flu shots basically had something to do with causing the flu epidemic. And, the thing with the health industry, it's like, they're almost like kind of like mobsters. It's like if you say anything about the health industry or if you're like doing any type of holistic thing, they kind of kill you. So how do y'all feel about that?
Well, for one, as far as the flu shot actually giving people the flu. Man, I took my wife, Michaela, I took her to the doctor one day, and the nurse told her out of her mouth, look, don't take the flu shot because they're doing something different to this flu shot that is actually making the flu worse in people. Now, mind you, we already know, I don't know if y'all understand this, but we already know that the flu shot is nothing but a dead version of the virus. Now, so they give you the flu shot just to keep you, they give you a shot of the flu to keep you from getting the flu.
Right. And that's what they do with most vaccines, though. They give you like a little bit of it so you can like build up a resistance to it in your body to kind of fight it off, just in case you were to get it again in the future. I believe that's how vaccines work.
Well, that's what they say. That's what they say. A lot of holistic doctors, from the Dr. CBs. I can't even remember. There's a lot of holistic doctors get killed for speaking truth within the medical industry, or get silenced. You know what I'm saying? Or forced to be silent, or forced to be in exile. We see this constantly. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, the young man. You have his name, cuz? Do you have his name right in front of you?
Yeah, it's Timothy Cunningham.
And Mr. Timothy Cunningham. He didn't say nothing new that hasn't been said before that somebody else said, but him coming from the inside, him coming from the CDC, it make things look a little suspicious. Like a conspiracy is a brewing. You know what I'm saying? Right. And this is the thing. America has a kill order on whistleblowers. Like, they don't like whistleblowers. Right. You know what I'm saying? And he's literally becoming a whistleblower. Because not that long ago, I remember, I think it was the beginning of this year or late last year, it was a big flu epidemic. A lot of people were dying from the flu. A lot of kids were dying all across the country. Right. And I heard it was from the flu shots. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, I don't get flu shots. I haven't gotten flu shots.
I've never gotten the flu shot.
I think I got it a long time ago. My dad was like, we ain't doing that no more.
Right. My parents, I don't know, we just never I never even thought about flu shots. We just kind of never got flu shots. I don't know if it was like, I don't think it was because my parents were like, no, that's going to do X, Y, Z. I think they just was kind of like, who gives a fuck? My kids don't be getting sick like that. I think they were thinking in that realm. But real quick, also the guy, he told his neighbor to delete his phone number.
Oh wow!
Right before he vanished. So, wow. And the CDC is like some top secret shit. Like, they got stuff in the CDC that can wipe out the whole world. They have like different, bacteria and all type of biowarfare type shit.
like the CDC orchestrated a lot of the, remember the what was it, the Tuskegee experiment?
With syphilis, right? What's with syphilis?
Yeah, the syphilis. The whole Tuskegee experiment. That when it comes to black people and their experience with medical industry, it's never in favor for the betterment or enriching the health. See, these corporations, it's really more fall down to the pharmaceuticals. You know what I'm saying? The pharmaceutical companies are the ones that play in corporation, and then you got crony capitalism. Now you got the biggest crony capitalist in office, Donald Trump, with his friends. They backing that whole support. So him speaking out in this kind of environment, and this is the thing. Even if Obama was around, they would have he would have probably had to run away or get exiled, or else he would be killed, because they killed a lot of people under Obama watch who was speaking out against vaccinations. You know what I'm saying? It's really interesting. I think it's something that people need to take more look into before you give your child a vaccination. Right. Thinking it's going to help and make them healthier. You know what I'm saying? Or help them from fight off the disease.
Right. I agree.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing. Like, I was like, yeah, me too.
Yeah, I agree with you too, Corey. Really, anything that we give your children, from knowledge to vaccinations, anything, to religion, as a parent or as a guidance, you need to stop and research what it is you're teaching them. You can't just teach somebody something and not have all the information that you need to actually get them on the right path with it, including the vaccinations, including everything. If you turn around, if I say the government is up and say, hey man, you guys should all get this flu shot real quick, all of a sudden we got the Walking Dead going around. Sean coming out of the woodwork, striking people's heads off and shit. we you know what I'm saying? We just gotta be more mindful and more critical of the information that's coming from mainstream outlets. Also, be more critical and mindful of what some of your doctors may tell you to try to get. I went to the dentist the other day and they were telling me about, how to keep my teeth clean. And they were like, Corey, I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. Don't use toothpaste like that. The toothpaste causes a lot of teeth decay. They told me about using coconut oil or something holistic. They told me to go to this holistic website and get more information on type of ways to keep your mouth clean. Now, this is a black doctor, dentist, that told me this information recently. You know what I'm saying? So, you got doctors out here who will who realizing, because they go to school their whole life learning one way. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to medicine, and realizing that's all just a money ploy, money scheme, a money plan, because generate more money to keep you unhealthy and keep the business rolling for you to keep taking these medications, keep taking these products that continue to do damage to your health. You know what I mean? So, some people be like, holistic medicine, they ain't official doctors, this and that and the other. I mean, you don't have to necessarily be an official doctor to do your own research and make sure whatever that doctor giving you is on the up and up. You know what I mean?
It's a better way to do most things, I would say, when it comes to taking care of yourself. It's a better way. It's a more holistic way. Instead of taking all those drugs. And then all those drugs, they do different things to your body. They may be, stopping this from happening, but they may be causing another problem in another part of your body.
Right.
But yeah, holistic, I think the world is trying to shift more in that direction. I think, killing a lot of the holistic doctors. Dr. Sebi actually was kind of lucky because he was older. A lot of those other holistic doctors died young. They got rid of them real early. I think because Dr. Sebi was in Honduras, he kind of wasn't in, the way of the United States. He was in the way, but he wasn't directly to a point where they can get to him real fast. But
they almost tried to get to him, when they arrested him in New York. And he had to fight that case, to prove that he cured AIDS.
Right, but I think him just not living in the United States, it helped him kind of like stay alive, probably more than likely.
Right.
But the world it's a better way to get anything. Like I heard you can like reverse cavities.
Yeah, you can.
Like it's when you start studying the holistic stuff, there's like all type of things that you can do that you never even thought of, that you think is like unheard of or you think is not true. Because we were raised to go to the doctor or the dentist and have them tell us what's wrong with us, and they don't even know no better because they just telling you what they learned from med school. Like they don't know. They just going by that. That's you can't even blame them really. They're products of the system. So you can't really get mad at your doctor for telling you to take your medicine. That's what he was told to tell you. So
That's also what he gets paid to tell you. Yeah,
right.
I was just about to say that. A lot of pharmaceuticals have, pharmaceutical companies have what they call them, Courtney? I forget what they call them, but they like liaisons. I think that's the word I'm looking for. They have a lot of liaisons to go to these hospitals,
like reps,
and sell their medication. Like they gotta kind of like do like a Black Panther promotion on medication to get the doctor to sell it so they can make money off of it.
Yeah, like reps.
Like reps, exactly. And that's all they do. That's what their job intends to do. And it's not we trying to preserve life with this medication. It's going to save lives. Just give you that spell that it will. But the bottom line, it's all about the financial end. And the financial end, it's not a profit in saving lives.
Right.
It's desired. It's just not the way they make it up. That way capitalism is made up.
Right. And I used to cater to reps all the time, and they would bring food to the hospitals and to the doctor's offices. They kind of do their little presentation to kind of sell their little drugs and stuff. Yeah, I met a lot of reps.
Yeah, and that's what they do.
Their whole thing is to sell their drug to that doctor's office. Like that's their whole thing. So.
Yeah.
So
any last words on this situation? I hope the brother, what is his name again?
Timothy Cunningham.
Timothy Cunningham. He's in a safe place. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he's not being targeted wherever he is. I hope more people would be willing to speak out. Because that's the thing. It's very scary to be the first one or the very few to speak out against a corporation that's backed behind the government and the CDC. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's very hard to be the only one. If you have like a multitude of a whole bunch of people speaking out against it, it won't be as detrimental to your life. You know what I'm saying?
I drive past the CDC like every day.
I know.
That shit big as hell.
I used to drive past it all the
time. But real quick, I can read 5 fast facts you need to know about Timothy Cunningham.
Okay. Please do.
They say he left early feeling sick after being told he didn't get a promotion. So he got denied a promotion right before he went missing. I'm not gonna say got killed, but went missing. His dog, wallet, and keys were locked inside his house, but 2 windows were left open. Okay. Let's see. His family said that something about his text the day before he disappeared had worried them. So he had suspicious texts the day before. He received a 40 under 40 award in November and said his passion for his work sustained him. So
he not know somebody that's like who's not well known or not very smart and not very passionate about his work. He's somebody that's really in the know.
Right, and a lot of those people who work in government and in a lot of different sectors of government, whether it's IRS or CDC or the armed forces, those people who are the most passionate, what happens is they find out some shit and they find out that it's some evil shit or some shit that shouldn't really be going down. and they kind of become whistleblowers.
Right.
Usually the whistleblowers are the most passionate people. The best employees become whistleblowers.
Right, they do. You know, you remember in Flint, Michigan, the people that kind of spoke out against, they kind of brought it to light, and was really going to push the charge and try to charge the government on it. They were murdered. It was I think it was a black woman and a white guy got killed. That's in Flint, Michigan, when the Flint, Michigan water crisis happened. So, you know, when you do the work and you end up speaking out against your job, sometimes your life can be in jeopardy, not just being blackballed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember a lady, I forgot her name, but I saw this documentary about this lady. She worked for the IRS, and basically people kept asking her, you know, why do we pay taxes when there's nowhere in the government, there's nowhere in the Constitution or nowhere that says we should pay taxes. So she researched it, and she saw that, you know, we really shouldn't be paying taxes because there's really nowhere where it says we should be paying taxes. And she, the lady who worked for the IRS, kept asking, you know, different officials, you know, should we be paying taxes? Like, why do we pay taxes when we shouldn't be paying taxes? So then she stopped paying taxes, and then she went to jail. So he's like, somebody who worked for the government, you know, found out the truth and was like, well, damn, this is like real. Like, people aren't, it's just not a conspiracy or some strange Twilight Zone shit. No, really, this is some crazy shit that they pulling on us. Yeah. So yeah, you know, the shit is real, but if you get real with it, the government will fuck with you though. Like, But last thing, his friends are organizing an in-depth effort to find him. So, you know, everybody is trying to, hopefully he turns up somewhere, you know, alive.
Right. Safe and sound, yeah.
Right. So, yeah. But yeah, man, that government ain't nothing to fuck with. It's like, if you gonna fuck with them, you gotta fuck with them as a group. You can't fuck with them as a person.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true. Yeah. I think the government is the biggest gangsters out here, man.
Oh, yeah. They create the other gangsters.
I mean, they come from gangs. Europeans, when they came to America, they were criminals. A lot of them. You know what I'm saying? When they first stepped the pilgrimage over here. You dig what I'm saying? So,
but even them Europeans who stayed over there was criminals.
Exactly. It's a lot of psychopaths out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They kind of.
It's not pertaining to all white people. It's pertaining to those who are in the elite who try to maintain power.
Right.
The power structure came from criminal activity. So.
Right. And that's really all it is. Trying to maintain control, make sure nobody act up too much, do too much, say too much, you know. Just to keep things going so they can work things out behind the scenes and, you know, keep their little program intact. But, you know, that's all.
That's all. With that being said, family, y'all know what y'all can do. Hit that like button, hit that bell, share, comment, subscribe. Let's build in the conversation at the bottom. And until then, thank y'all for listening. Peace, love, and light to the family. And everyone out there, and hopefully safe journey to Mr. Timothy
Cunningham.
Peace. Oh, Courtney want to say one more thing. I want to thank you all for listening. I want you to take the information that y'all are hearing, that we're talking to you all about. I want you to actually research it. I don't want you to just take what we're saying for the word we are saying. I want you to understand and see what's going on around you, what's going on in the world that you live in today. Right now, we are too busy just taking the word for face value that we hear it. We just take it and run with it. Just like I said with the vaccines, you know, the government said you need to take this, and we just take it. So just take the time and research and understand what we're saying to you all.
Most definitely. But other than that, peace out.
Hey, peace.
I will not raise my daughter differently than my mother raised me. The rearing I got from my mother words cannot express. I could live in any time, I could live in any country, I could live on any planet, and I would be fine.
What was the key? What did your mother know? What truth was coming through your mother that's going to come through you to your daughter?
My mother gave us aphorisms to learn as children. And the one that there are two that stand out foremost in my mind. One is, the inner reality creates the outer form. I learned this when I was in grade school. I was very young. And the other is, the universe bears no ill to me. I bear no ill to it.